Hey Capricorn, it's Goddess Puff, and this is your next 48 hours for June 11th to the 12th of 2023. All right, let's get started with an oracle card message for Capricorn. I just heard somebody, like, I don't know if you make beats, but I just heard somebody beating on the desk and like clapping for Capricorn. June 11th to the 12th of 2023 for Capricorn. I always get music for Capricorn, so you could be in the music industry in some way, shape, or form, whether you create it, produce it, make beats, write the music, or whatever. You could be a composer, a music teacher, a singing teacher, something. You do something with music. All right, 37, nature communication, flower energy, fairy energies, elemental messengers. So I immediately got with this card that you need to go out in nature, especially if you make beats, in order to capture new sounds. If you're trying to make a unique beat or you want to think of a new idea when it comes to music in any way, shape, or form, take a nature walk. I don't know if you're going to go to some type of nursery with flowers, butterflies, birds, anything. 8, do not drink poison. Do not do things you know are bad for you. So maybe for the next 48 hours, don't drink or smoke, because that could mess with the way you create music at this time, or it could just throw you off or make you lazy or sluggish. I'm not telling you got to quit for life, but I just feel like if you're in the process of creating something new and like it's doing more harm than good to do these things, whether it's shrooms or any type of psychedelic, like in the next 48 hours, you shouldn't do it, because it'll either make you lazy or dull your perception. It'll make it hard for you to create whatever this is. I keep wanting to say compose. Impossible things, working through disbelief, imaginative leaps, fresh perspective. So maybe you always make music under the influence, and it's nothing wrong with that. But I feel like this time, in order to get a different sound, a different perspective, or to see things in a different way, you may need to put down whatever it is that you use. And overall, she's 21, the right way, learning to create what you desire. Because maybe it's become a crutch. Maybe you feel like, oh, I can't create without this now. And that's not the case. That's not true. You are naturally talented. You don't need whatever this thing is as a crutch. The talent comes from you. And I think you're realizing that. And some of you, when you go on this nature walk, you may think that you see fairies or that you see certain things. Or you may actually see these certain things. Yeah, working through disbelief, imaginative leaps, fresh perspective. Maybe you feel like you can't create without this, or you can't believe what you're seeing, or something like that, but something that feels almost impossible is happening. Yeah, with nature communication, you could be communicating with some type of something in the woods. Someone here communicating, maybe you write better in the woods, but you are communicating with something in the woods, and it may really shock you. I don't know if it's you start talking and it's like a frog croaks back at you, or a bird chirps back at you, and you're just in disbelief about that. All right, for Capricorn. So I see someone talking to a deer too, and it's responding as if it understands you. Whatever this is, it's responding to you as if it understands you, and you're like, what the hell's going on? And I feel like maybe it's telling you not to take or drink or smoke anything, because you need to realize it's not the drink or the drugs that's making you see this. This is actually happening. That's why there's a need for you to be sober doing this, so that you can really realize like, oh, these talents actually come from me, or, oh, this is actually happening, so that you won't brush it off as, something else. 5 of Pentacles. This could also be draining your pockets. 8 of Cups, walking away emotionally from something that is draining you, walking away from something that's draining you. The Magician, Gemini and Virgo, in order for you to create. So creating, yeah, because I feel like you were feeling drained or lack. Maybe it was draining your pockets, or it was draining you emotionally or mentally. It was draining you in some way, shape, or form. So you had to walk away from it in order for you to manifest. Because I feel like with the 8 of Swords, it was causing you some type of anxiety, or there was like an endless cycle of repetition here with this 8 of Swords. And you had to find a way out. You were stuck in some type of rut when it comes to creating. Or it could be anything. Put it where it goes for you. I'm seeing it as like a creative block of some kind. But put it where it goes for you. King of Cups as the overall energy. Water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Could have messed with your intuition or dulled your senses in some way, confused you, or caused you to lose belief in your natural abilities. Because you just saw this thing as a crutch. Or you saw it as like it was blinding you in some way or not allowing you to reach a certain depth. Let's clarify for Capricorn. All right, clarifying the Five of Pentacles is the Hierophant Taurus. This could be school as well. School could be draining you that student debt, and the Six of Cups to chase your dreams. Or this could be children as well. You made a higher commitment to kids, you know. But I feel like this could be your dreams as well. Six of Cups, maybe from way back when in childhood. You could be giving it all to reach those goals or to support kids or something like that. Understandable. Clarifying the Eight of Cups is the King of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So we have Taurus. So you're showing up as the king, and then I cut the deck to see the Ace of Swords. You're showing up as the King of Wands, Four of Pentacles. And you could be saving more at this time to get out of this place of lack. So you walked away from a lack mentality in order to save. I hope that makes sense. Like maybe you felt left out in a cold in a situation or it's lacking in some way, shape, or form. And you had to walk away from the mentality or whatever wasn't serving you in order to save your money or pull back your energy. Because I feel like there was an institution that required you to give your all, to sacrifice so much, but you got not equal give and take in return. You ended up with less in return. You were sacrificing more than you were giving or more than you were getting in a situation. And it has to do with some type of institution with the Hierophant. Maybe it was something from your past or something that your children were in. Could have been a school. Maybe it was a private school and you were sacrificing a lot of money to put your kids here, but you weren't getting the education and support in return. So you're pulling your money out and putting them in a better school or temporarily in public school for now. Clarifying the Magician is the Ten of Cups. Seven of Swords. So it takes a strategy for you to do this, to manifest. I also feel like an institution could be pulling the wool over people's eyes. They come off as very like promising to turn your kids into geniuses or superstars, or promising that you'll have this type of future or that type of future. And it's all a scheme, a plot, a lie to drain your pockets. This school probably has no money. They're getting it all from y'all. They're spending the money on the wrong things. Whatever this Hierophant is, it could be a school, an institution, a job, whatever. It's profiting off of people's dreams or people wanting best for their kids or themselves. This could be a studio or some type of business here. But it's all a scam. It's a manipulation. It's a lie. It's promising people their dreams and promising that that family is the main thing in XYZ, but it's bullshit. That's bullshit. Clarifying the Eight of Swords is the Four of Swords, rest and recovery. So if you've been overthinking something or racking your head about a situation, you may need to take a break or pause from it and rest in order to clear your mind to make a choice with the Lovers, Gemini. Overall energy is the Eight of Swords. Yeah. So either something keeps repeating or it's just replaying in your head and you need to take a break, step away from it and rest. Going on that nature walk could help. Going to a nursery, looking at flowers, going to a butterfly sanctuary or something like that. Or taking a break from whatever, drinking, shrooms, smoking, whatever it is. Taking like the next 48 hours away from something in order to clear your mind so that you can think clearly and think of a strategy on how to save more money or how to get more out of a situation. Because I see you pulling your energy and money resources away from something with the Eight of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. You pull back your energy from some type of, with the Hierophant, some type of institution. Because in the past, it drained you, or you didn't get what you deserved in return. But I feel like you need to take the next 48 hours to make a clear decision to cut this off. You need to pull away from it and rest. Clear your head in some way, shape, or form. Because I feel like with the Seven of Swords, they've been strategizing on manipulating families or bringing families in, or using the Ten of Cups as their motto to get people to stay. But I also feel like you need to come up with a strategy on how to manifest this Ten of Cups, a happy, harmonious, I don't know, work environment or home environment or relationship. And the way you can do that, you have to clear your head first in order to make that decision, or in order to make the executive decision, the right way. Learning to create your own desires. I feel like you need to clear your head in order to do that. Also, this might not even be you putting down a certain substance. This could just be you realizing that a certain situation is not good for you. It's draining you. It's taking from you. It's taking advantage. Just realizing that and making the right decision to leave. Because if it's a contract, you have to be smart about how you leave it. And you may not want to tell these people why you're leaving, or not tell them the real reason why. Because the Seven of Swords is like strategy and secrecy. So there's a need for you to keep this to yourself. Or keep your plan to yourself. And if you think there's no way out, there is. Because it says impossible things. So you're about to do the impossible in a situation. Okay? So don't worry. I know that's easier said than done. You probably rolled your eyes when I said that for Capricorn. Hopefully I spoke clearly. I feel like I was just talking and talking and talking. I just felt very relaxed with your reading. So I'm sorry if I was speaking too low. Yeah, 8 wings. You never needed those wings to fly. Cutting this person, this group, this people off. Because they need you more than you need them. They don't have the money they say they have. They don't have anywhere near the money or resources they claim to have. They're getting all their money and resources from people like you. They're draining your pockets because they're the Five of Pentacles. This institution is broke. They've been broke. And they are not helping you. They're taking from you. So you will do better to be away from these people and not be associated. 12, expectations. Don't seek anyone's approval. People around you could be telling you to put your kids in this school, or to go to this school, or to be a part of this business, telling you crazy for not taking that deal, or to cutting your losses, to going solo. You know you're not crazy. You know exactly what you're doing. And then 33, nostalgia, focus on the here and now. So that's 6 of Cups. Maybe in the past, maybe in the past this institution was better, or they supported you, or maybe in the past these people took advantage. Either way, it's time to focus on the here and now. What's working for you now and what's not working for you now. I cut the deck and I see 5 stars. You can manifest your every wish. Overall energy is 21. Clover, release your guilt. So don't feel guilty. Maybe in the past, like I said, maybe in the past something did happen, but now you're realizing that it's time to cut your losses and free yourself. You will do much better without this person, place, or thing. It is not serving you. It's actually to the point where it's taking from you and draining you. You can't go back in the past and correct it, but what you can do to make things better is focus on what you can do now. And don't care about what the naysayers are saying, because at the end of the day, you have to live with the consequences of your actions. No one else. All right. So let me pull the signs that you could be dealing with. You're doing the right thing, Capricorn. I feel like you already know the decision you need to make. You could just be worried about what other people are saying, or whether or not you are making the right choice because of what other people are saying. But you've seen clear facts. You've seen the clear facts that you're not getting back what you put into something. You are being taken advantage of in some way, and you know that another option is better for you. So go after it, you know? I just feel like Capricorns, they love their family and they care for their family a lot. So they take it into consideration. But you may not realize that this family or this group or this institution is benefiting off of you being there. They're taking advantage of you financially or your support in some way. Libra, Pisces, Aries, Cancer. So it's time to release your guilt about a past situation and move on. I feel like you're doing the right thing. You're not harming anyone in the situation. You're at a point where it's killing you more to stay in this energy. All right. And you don't need these people to support you. I feel like honestly, you're so much better off and you'll expand and succeed at more without who or whatever this is. But if this reading resonated, make sure you check out these signs, Libra, Pisces, Aries, and Cancer, in order to get a wider or fuller perspective. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I send you peace, blessings, and love. Namaste.